All right. Well, what did you dream about? Because you before we started this podcast,
Yeah.
right, when we were getting food, Caroline told me that she had a very interesting dream.
No, that's
So
not
now-
a childhood dream.
Yeah, well, yeah, but on the topic
Like
of
sleep dream.
yeah, on the topic of dreams, right? Now we're not
Yeah.
talking about like what you dream to do or achieve or become, right? Now it's just more like actual dreams that you had in the past, like that when you go to sleep or when you take a nap.
I'm the only person that dreams here. You don't dream.
Well, I alongside the fact that I don't have like long term dreams, right? I also don't really dream that much. I just like fall asleep, which you're quite jealous of, aren't you?
Yeah, once your head hits the pillow,
Yeah.
you're out.
I'm just out. Yeah, I'm just eternally tired.
I'm tired too.
But you don't fall asleep at night so quickly.
Yeah, I do. Sometimes I do. I just need
You
to time
sleep pretty
myself.
late.
I sleep late, but I can knock off very easily. I've figured out, and maybe you guys, if any of you guys have a bit of insomnia, maybe you can test it out. But ASMR really works for me.
Oh yeah, nice, good.
Yeah, I've followed on YouTube. I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but I think her name is Shuni Nail.
Okay.
And also Junail, Jou Nail.
Yeah. Okay.
And they're both Korean nail artists, and then they do like ASMR where they like
Oh, nice. Okay.
apply stuff and then they like file it, and it just sounds so nice. And like the video could be like 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Within the first 3 minutes, I'm asleep.
Okay. Well, now I know that. Now I'm gonna use that next time and get you to fall asleep very
Really?
quickly. Yes. But that's so funny though, because you don't like to have your nails done, do you?
I think I like the thought of it, but after getting them done, and then like the first week is like, oh yes.
Well, why don't you tell the viewers, because you recently got your nails done, like literally like a month ago, didn't you?
Yeah. So one of my friends, she's getting married. In 2 weeks.
Yes.
And we had a hens like staycation. And then one of the activities was like doing our nails together. So we like sat in a row and were like, doing nails.
Wait, you weren't doing your own nail, like, as in like you got someone professional to do it for you, right?
Yeah, I was in a salon.
Yeah.
Wow, you thought I did those?
Oh no, I was asking. I wasn't
Oh,
sure.
okay. Yeah, we went to a salon and then we just got them done. And for the first week, it was like, they look nice. But I was never used to it. That was the first time getting my nails done professionally. Especially with like the extensions and all the the color and all that.
Yeah.
But it was just very difficult doing things. And one of the things, why are you laughing?
What? Can I not laugh?
Yeah.
Why?
I couldn't type on my phone properly. And like, people are just glued to their phones nowadays, including me. I could not type on my phone properly. I could not hold a pen properly. I could not hold chopsticks properly. I couldn't even wipe properly.
Okay. Yep.
But I heard that, because I asked my friends, I was like, how do you do it? They were like, you need to scrunch, because I'm a folder. You know when you...
Hold up.
What?
Hold up. What did they say? Sorry, continue your story. Yep.
You know when you do your business
Yes.
and you wipe, usually, so I'm sitting there, or I'm hovering, ladies, we hover, on public toilets. When we're hovering or sitting, usually when I have toilet paper, I'm a folder. Are you a folder or are you a scruncher?
I'm a folder, yes.
Yeah, I'm a folder. And then I was just like...
Question to the viewers. Are you folders or scrunches? Okay. Hold on, okay, there's so many questions that I want to ask, but let's finish your story first.
Yeah, and like the first time I went, I was very confused.
After your nails, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was very confused. I didn't know what, it just felt uncomfortable. So I found myself reaching for the paper,
what did you
at
find
least
uncomfortable, specifically?
wiping.
As in, it was just hard to, because you couldn't, it's like your nails were just in the way, you couldn't wipe.
No, you fold it, right? And
Yeah.
then you... From front to back.
Wait, okay, hold on. How do you wipe?
Okay.
Let me demonstrate how I wipe. Okay. Now this might be TMI to everyone here. This is like I don't know if anyone like I don't think anyone talks about this on podcasts. But when you wipe, right? I wipe like this, and like let's say this is your like your crack, right? You just do that.
Yeah.
How's that?
From
Yeah.
front to back.
Yes, from like your front to your back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then yeah.
Yeah. So usually, okay, so I'm pretending, well, I'm sitting. But I'm sitting and then so I'm like, doing my stuff. But I usually fold, right?
Most people should be folding. Is my first question.
What?
But yes. Yeah. Okay.
No, some people like,
What the?
anyways.
How did? Wait. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Continue. Yeah.
So I'm folding and I have like claws on, right? And then it's just wiping was like, it was just not comfortable. So I found myself reaching for the paper like 3 to 4 times. Folding. Just to wipe and like, like feel fresh down there.
All right. Okay. Hold up.
But I asked my friends because I was like, how do you guys even function with nails? Like, oh, you'll get used to it. And I was like, how do you wipe? And they're like, you need to scrunch. And I was like, huh? Because, okay.
Do they scrunch?
I suppose so.
What?
They have
As in,
nails.
like when they
So
don't
you
have
have to
nails,
do
do they?
this.
Oh, okay. Right.
You have to do, like, you have to scrunch it up like this and then...
Okay. All right. Hold on.
So your nails aren't
Here's a
brushing against your...
All right, guys. Here's a
Yo.
question. Right. Here's a question. All right. Give me that. All right. I have so many questions. All right. Firstly, the first question is: do you wipe? When you wipe, sorry, not do you. Sorry.
Do you wipe? Maybe do you wipe?
Sorry. I don't mean. I hope you wipe. Okay, that's the first thing, right? I pray that you please wipe. Okay, all right. Do not wipe. Okay. All right. Now comes to my first question. Okay, is do you fold or do you scrunch? Why would anyone they scrunch like this and they wipe like this? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but there's more paper.
What do you mean by more paper?
Well, you
What?
pull a lot and then...
Yeah, but then the paper itself, you need surface area. That's how you get. that's how you clean yourself, right? After you soil the toilet. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, my next question is, do you then fold again? Is my question.
No, I go for another...
You go for another one.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Because this is where then I'd say you like. Are you
But
not?
if there was no more, I would fold.
I fold all the time.
What?
Like after, okay, so like what I do, right, is like, let's say I get like, I don't know, it depends on how much ply tissue you have, right? Because if it's 1 ply tissue, then you're gonna have to fold it 3 times. Otherwise, like you need at least 3 ply tissue to have a proper wipe, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, right? All you demons out there who wipe with 1 ply, you're crazy. Because like
Nothing, you're not wiping.
you don't wipe anything. Like you're
soaking
it, and it's gonna break, and then your hands gonna be slathered in your own soil. You know what I mean? Right? So, let's assume that this is 3 ply, right? I just maybe grab like 3 boxes, like not 3 boxes, like 3 squares, and then I fold it, and then I wipe,
Really?
and then I wipe, and then I fold, and then I wipe again, and then fold,
What?
wipe again, and I fold like maybe 3 times. That's us. You save paper. Yeah. Okay.
I reach for a new paper.
Well, there you go. Right. Question for all you guys out there. Right. Or guys and gals. Sorry, I don't want to be. I want to be obviously inclusivity and diversity right here. Yeah. Right, okay. Right. Like firstly, the first question is, do you fold or scrunch? And then the second question is, after you wipe the first time with the piece of paper that you've made, do you then fold the same
But
piece
if
of
you're a
paper?
scruncher, you can't even...
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like you can't like you the scrunchers out there are like they hate the environment, right? The folders out there are they're okay, right? And then your people who then fold again are they love the environment.
You love the
I
environment?
love the environment.
Really?
I'm trying to save all the trees out there
Really?
that went to go. This is not toilet paper, but you get the idea. Yeah. How did we even get to this conversation? Oh,
doing
your nails. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you ask your girlfriends, right? Just be like, do they fold? Like, naturally, if they don't have nails, do they fold or do they scrunch? I must know this. That's weird.
I think most
I don't.
of-
It's not that I must know this. I just want to
I
make
think
sure.
most fold. I think most fold. It's just more comfortable folding.
It's not just more comfortable. It just doesn't make sense in my mind. Okay, like this is a piece of toilet paper, right? Like yeah, right. If I just like scrunch this up like this, right? Like how? Like you don't even you can't even wipe properly. Like yeah, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're protecting your nails from scratching your nether regions. So you do this.
Okay, yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm saying sorry. If you don't have nails,
Yeah.
right?
I think most fold.
Okay, good. That's what I'm saying. I hope if you're a scruncher, start learning how to fold. Right.
I feel like if people had the time, they would fold.
Well, so I've never ever scrunched in my life.
Really?
No, never.
But you enjoy your toilet time.
Yeah, I have some stories, but we'll tell them another time.
Some days you just want to go in and out. Because, like, you know, female toilets, there's always a huge line.
Oh, yeah, so he's like...
You're not going to be
Okay.
sitting there, folding, like, checking your phone, like... None of that. We can do that at home when we have time. If you're in a public toilet,
right.
there's, like, 10 people behind you. Or, like, someone's outside your store, like, stomping their feet, like tap, 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 like, hurry up, that kind of thing, then you're not going to be sitting there, like...
Okay, I understand.
Oh, 1, 2 play, 3 play, and then I'll wipe, and then I'll fold. I'll wipe again, and then fold until it's, like, a little square. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be in and out.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so firstly, right, I feel like I gotta apologize on behalf of the male population here for the ignorance of the male population, right? Like, okay, yep, I understand. Like I can imagine that the toilet line at the public toilets for the females is very very difficult, right? Whereas guys, the world is our toilet essentially, right? So we just go wherever we want, and we have a much easier time going to the toilet, right? Because I was just the point that I was trying to make there was. Guys don't hover, right? We just put tissue paper. Well, this is what I do personally. This is what I do, right? Some people can do it differently.
And girls do it too.
I put toilet paper on the rim.
Yeah.
And I sit on the rim.
You know, there's actual
I actually don't wipe the rim because I've heard that wiping the rim actually spreads the germs on the rim.
Really? I always wipe before I go.
No, but I'm saying as in no.
And
so
then most of
if you have if the toilet has like a sanitary wipe, then you use the sanitary wipe.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you have if you don't have it, right, and then it's just toilet paper, then I just lay a toilet paper down. I don't wipe the toilet.
You know, on the planes, how there's like that kind of like a very thin tissuey paper.
Oh yeah. They have a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I always use that because
Yes.
some of the female toilets have that as well.
Okay, well, guys that like I've never seen, or not that I've never seen that, but it's very rare in male toilets.
We have that. Sometimes we have like a extra. It looks like a soap dispenser, but it's for like alcohol.
My work has that. My work has that. Yeah,
you like just spray a few times. And
yeah.
then wipe
Yeah,
down.
I do that. At
Or
work.
there's that tissue paper, or there's like nothing at all.
Yeah. So at work, I don't put tissue paper down. I wipe it.
Oh, you have the spray thing.
Yeah, I have the spray thing. I wipe. Yeah. So that's really helpful. Right? And what was the last thing that you said again about toilets again? You don't have time to fold, right? On that point there, right? Isn't it faster to like as soon as you're done with one piece, to fold and then wipe again? Like instead of like chucking in the bin and then chucking it down.
Yeah, but when you wipe, you just chuck.
Yeah, you chuck and then you have to make it, and then you have to make another one.
Because when you wipe, you're already like, it's already above the thing. You just kind of let go.
Yeah, but you wipe, fold, and chuck. That's like by the time you finish your third wipe, that's the same as you.
But it's so tiny. How can? What are you wiping?
What do you mean? Like you're targeting one area, right? So okay, right.
We could have used this tissue. He got another one.
How am I going to use this tissue? It's gonna be like it's all scrunched up. It's like, okay, fine. Okay, all right, fair enough.
You better use that.
I will use that one later.
You can wipe down the table.
I will, right? So this will fold up like this, yeah? Okay, this is about the size of what you have to wipe, right? Probably, yeah? So you wipe, right? And ideally you get it in the middle.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah.
You don't want to get it on the side here, because if you get it on the side, then it's like you get it on your hand too. You get it in the middle, right? Yeah? It's all in the middle here, yeah?
Yeah.
Then you fold like this, right? Okay? And then you wipe again, like that, okay? And then it's just here, yeah? Boom.
Well, what if you had like the mud floods? What are you gonna do?
Mud floods then is a different story. The mud floods, you just
keep wishing for new people.
You have bigger problems to worry about. Is what I'm saying. Right. You have way bigger problems to worry about. I feel like at that point.
You're not gonna get it in the middle.
Huh?
Mud floors, you're not gonna get it.
You're not gonna get. Well, I mean, like
You're
with
gonna
the
need a
with the
much bigger.
well, yeah, I was gonna say with the mud flies, the whole thing is just like covered. Then at that point,
Okay, literally.
like, do you know what I mean? The whole thing is covered. Like, it's like this massive thing. I am enlightened.
Yeah.
All right, I am enlightened. Caroline has told me something new, and I am enlightened about what girls do in the toilet. Well, back to the main. Well, firstly, if you have any questions that you want to ask girls, if you have any questions that you want to ask guys,
Yeah.
right, put it in the comments. If
Or vice versa.
yeah, vice versa. If guys
Yeah.
have any questions that you want to ask the girls that you've been
Yeah.
dying to ask the girls that you don't know about, feel free to ask,
Yeah.
and we can have it in the next episode.
Yeah. But keep it PG.
PG, yes.
Keep it PG.
PG.